Fuck yeah. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for coming out tonight for my recording. I appreciate that. Y'all make some noise for yourselves. Hell yeah. Make some noise if you're drinking tonight. That's what I like to hear. Make some noise if you're the designated driver. Look at some of y'all gotta comment with each other like, stop drinking, bitch. Like I was the driver a couple of weekends ago. We not doing this. So you gotta do that. We gotta do that. Feeling good, feeling good. Cause like for me, I have to be real careful about driving. You know, I got a speed demon in me. A little bit. I got 2 speeding tickets in 1 week. Fuck y'all. For real, I was driving an Ultima Sport. What you want me to do? Like, that's what they made for, you know? And so I'm paranoid. Like, every time I see a black and white car, I think it's the police, right? So I'm driving, and I look in the left lane, and I'm like, shit. I turn to my homegirl, I'm like, hey, put on your seatbelt. Cops in the left lane. And she looked over, she's like, bitch, that's the Geek Squad car from Best Buy. You need to relax. I'm like, keep rolling the blunt then, we good. That's what we're doing. I'm just a little paranoid. Good times, good times. A little bit about myself. I used to be a high school English teacher. That's what I did by day. Yeah, I don't gotta clap, because I smoked weed every day. I did, I had to. I was teaching in the Naperville area. You guys familiar with that area? Yeah, fuck Naperville, all right? Like, there is nothing more sobering as a public school teacher on a public school salary teaching in the Naperville area. Because you'll roll past the student lot and you'll see like new Benzes and new BMWs and new Jeeps, and you rolling in on a 1997 Camry missing hubcaps, like what the fuck is going on? I was just looking at hubcaps like, that'll fit my car, fuck them. Like, I don't care if it says BMW. I don't care. I had a lost and found in my classroom. It was just found, okay? For real, all them North Faces and Nikes and Jordans kids would just leave behind. I start throwing that shit up on eBay. Fuck these kids, bro. I got bills, all right? I'm paying student loans right now. Like, this one kid was like, Miss Marion, have you seen my Jordans? No, the fuck I haven't. Go check the main office. Ding, I got a new bid. This is great. This is going to my savings. Don't try that at work. I ran into all types of wild stuff, for real. Like one day, right? This was the first day of school. Letting kids sit wherever they want. And I take attendance, right? And I get to the name Lakeisha Johnson. And I immediately turn to a group of black girls sitting like right here. But off to my left, I hear someone say, here, and I look over, and it is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl named Lakeisha fucking Johnson. And yes, I checked her ID. I did. I was like, I gotta see this shit. This is like seeing a unicorn. I can't believe it. Your parents fucked up all your white privilege with this kid. You better send a picture with the resume. This is wild right here. I taught her how to make really good cornbread and shit. Like, you gotta... Wild stuff, man. Like one day I had a student come up to me, right? And he was like, hey, Miss Marion, can I talk to you about some real shit? And I was like, yeah, Kendall, I'd appreciate it if you didn't curse, though. And he was like, well, I got busted for weed. I was like, all right. He was like, now the typical protocol is they call your parents, you get suspended, you get arrested. I was like, all right. He's like, but none of that happened. I was like, oh, what happened? He was like, the dean just put the weed back in his drawer. I was like, did he call your parents? He's like, no. I was like, did you get suspended? He's like, no. I was like, Kendall, that's a fucking win-win. And he was like, how is that a win-win? I was like, you didn't get in trouble for weed, and now I know who I need to speak to about some weed after school. Come on, Kendall, you 19 in a freshman class, okay? Desperate times calls for desperate measures, and the measurement is a half, okay? We are gonna get you to the National Guards, okay? Like, that's what we're doing. We gotta get you there. He baited. But no, you run into all types of wild stuff. And like, for me, like, you know, there's few black teachers in that district. And the interesting thing about it is like for me, I like my racism overt, right? Like, I like my racism out in the open. Like, I like to know that you're a racist. For real, like, I was watching a documentary, right? And they were talking to this man named John Greenberg from Mississippi, all right? Because my family's from Mississippi. They're from a hard R state. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they asked John from Greenberg, Mississippi, they were like, did you vote for Barack Obama? He was like, hell no. And they were like, why? He's like, because he's a nigger. And I was like, thank you, John. You didn't blur out your face. You still signed a release. You hadn't put your hood on yet or anything. He just out there. He just owning it 10 toes down. Just. But every day I would bump into like microaggressions, like covert racism, like little shit underneath that was annoying. Like, I would walk into the office and I'd get back, hey girl. I'm like, good morning, Mary Beth. That was unnecessary. Did they teach you at Purdue? Did they teach that at Purdue? Is that what they're doing? I didn't know the Boilermaker swim team said shit like that. That's what. I didn't know they did that during water polo. I didn't. This is wild stuff, man. But there's one thing like about teaching, and this is more so about like kids. Like, I heard parents make some noise. Make some noise if you got grown kids that don't live with you. Look at some of y'all fell off real hard. Like, nah, we should have never finished that fucking basement. They are never fucking leaving. Like, why are you still here? What happened to the degree? I just didn't know it took this long. That's for real, cause I don't have any kids, cause weed and alcohol. All right, like that's But for real, like the thing about like kids, you know, is like whenever I babysit, right? My whole goal is to get them to sleep as soon as fucking possible. For real, it could be sun is shining, kids out on their bikes, skateboarding, you know, everything. I got my nephews in their pajamas at the dinner table. It's 3 p.m., all right? I'm over in a corner stirring Benadryl into apple juice like a little Jim Jones and shit. Here, drink it. I got stuff to do today. This is. My mom was like, how are they doing? I check them. I'm like, they good. They still breathing. I got a lot done, though. That's nice. Gotta do that. There's one part about, like kids and stuff that I don't miss, especially when I was teaching, I don't miss. And it's the fundraisers. For real. Like, I understand that your kids got a band or they trying to take a trip to Springfield. Why? I don't fucking know. But the fundraisers have gotten egregious. For real. Because it'll be like $30 for cookie dough, $25 for chocolate, $28 for wrapping paper. Kids that sell $50,000 worth of shit and come home with the slinky like it's 1956. Like, what are we supposed to do with this? Like, fuck it, just play with your iPad. Just, y'all going to Springfield this year, yay. For real, and now you gotta hand out this bullshit to your coworkers. And you walk up to them and like, hey, it looked bigger in the pamphlet, sorry about that. Enjoy your 4 gummy bears, that's... I appreciate the donation there. You gotta do that. But there's one fundraiser that gets me every single time. And it's the Girl Scout cookies. Oh my God, look at the reaction to it. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? Look at you. Look, y'all know the names and everything. Y'all got your favorites. You hunt down little Girl Scouts and everything. Somebody tell me, what do Boy Scouts sell? Don't nobody want that bullshit ass popcorn. Nobody is waiting around like, ooh, I can't wait for the Boy Scouts to sell that popcorn. Living in the Chicagoland area, I don't know where I could get some good popcorn. We gonna have to wait for the Boy Scouts to sell it, huh? And you know the Boy Scouts get pissed off. They're like, look at these bitches over here selling cookies and shit. Oh yeah, well at least we could put out a forest fire. And the Girl Scouts are like, yeah, but we make millions, bitch. We were in Forbes, bitch. Girl Scouts have gotten so gangster. I saw Girl Scouts selling Girl Scout cookies in the grocery store next to the cookie aisle. They had painted Troop 83 on the floor and shit. Like, she had 2 enforcers with her and everything. A little girl walked up to me. She was like, hi, ma'am. Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? I was like, sorry. Don't have any cash. She pulled out an iPhone. She's like, we take credit, bitch, run it. I was like, all right. Give me 2 boxes of Thin Mint so I don't get my ass whooped in Jewel. What the fuck? Gotta do it, man. Recently, I've been having a good time. I've been reconnecting with a lot of friends because now their kids are getting a little bit older, which is great, you know. Like for real, because I realized I was a party friend. Like, I was that friend that they were like, yeah, you can drop off drugs, but don't hang out. Like, all right. I'll stick it in the mailbox. I didn't know we was on that type of time. I did bring a birthday gift. I was just curious. But it's been fun. But like now they want to hang out with me at times that like I don't necessarily want to hang out. Like one instance, one of my friends hit me up. She's like, hey girl, what you doing today? And I was like, oh, I gotta run some errands. And she's like, oh, I'll go with you. And I was like, nah, I gotta go buy some bras. And she was like, oh, we can go to Target. And I was like, no the fuck we can't. This was before a boycott. It had nothing to do with that. It's just because I have these titties. No, for real, I got some big titties. Like, these aren't boobies. These are titties. Like, they got some weight on them, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is T-I-D-D-D-D-D-D-D. Like, I need to buy my bras at Menards, okay? Like Carhartt needs to make my bras, okay? I can't wear a fucking Target bra. It'll give up by 9 a.m. It'll just have my titties dangling like I'm keeping time and shit. Have my titties lopsided like a Salvador Dali painting and shit. Do it. Then I had one friend, she hit me up. She was like, hey girl, I'm like, what's up? She was like, we want to do a ladies' night out. I'm like, all right. She's like, but we don't know if you'll do it. And I was like, why? And she's like, because you're gay. And I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And she's like, oh, we want to go see male strippers. Now, ladies, make some noise if you've experienced male strippers. Now, make some noise if you want to experience male strippers again. Right? Because male strippers are fucking disgusting. For real. They are some of the greasiest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire life. Like WWF greasy. Like Razor Ramon greasy, you know? Like every time I see him, I just want to grab a paper towel and dab him like cheap pizza greasy. Just... Because I've experienced a male stripper, I have. Before I got my lesbian card. No, I'm just saying. It was at my cousin's birthday party, right? It was her. So, and the thing about it, male strippers is like this wasn't no Magic Mike, right? This wasn't a Magic Mike stripper. This wasn't Chad or Braden, you know, dressed as a firefighter or something. No, this was Devontae, okay? Devontae had tattoos and stab wounds, you know what I'm saying? And his stripper name was Diesel, right? And so Diesel got to make a grand entrance, so he backflipped into the room and shit, right? And Diesel's dick was hard the entire time. For real, and he kept extending it and retracting it and extending it and retracting. It was like a pulley system was on his hip or something, like he just... And he had his dick dressed up like Zorro for some reason. So every time he did body rolls, he would make Z's on women's foreheads. So he just making Z's on women's foreheads. He making Z's, right? He making Z's, and then he makes eye contact with my gay ass, and I'm like, shit. So then he backflips over to me. So now he's straddling me, and so now his dick is right here. It's right here. Now. So he starts doing body rolls, right? So now I'm dodging dick. I'm dodging like Rocky speed bag. I'm bobbing and weaving, right? So then I just worked on my form. I was like, fuck it. If he goes, then he backflipped off of me. And he was like, good form. And I was like, I appreciate that, Diesel. But I'm sending you my cleaning bill because you done fucked up this entire outfit. I was gonna return this shit, but can't now. Because that's what I do when I'm broke. I'm returning this shit that I'm wearing tonight. This is going back. I gotta ask it. Make some noise if you're broke. That's cute. Because some of y'all don't know that you're broke. I'm about to let you know. If you have to make plans, but you have to wait on your check to actually do it, you're broke, bitch. For real. Like my homegirl, she was like, get your concert ticket. Get your concert ticket. I'm like, I will on Friday. When I get my check. One night, I'm out at a country western bar. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask no fucking questions. My homegirl walked up to me, she's like, what you still doing here? I was like, I can't close out my tab until after midnight, bitch. Like, that's what... Who wants the cha-cha slide? Come on, I'm fucking it up. I know that. Broke, man. Broke shit. Like if you have if you have well-to-do friends, like wealthy friends, don't be in that group chat. They do baller shit. I was in a wealthy group chat and I'm in a broke group chat. A wealthy group chat, they was like, oh, we want to do a ladies' weekend. We want to get away. Just a little something for the weekend. I'm like, oh, that's fire. What we doing? They was like, we going to Paris. I said, I can't even get to Paris, Texas right now, bitch. That's, gotta wait for my check. I don't even know if I can do that. Those bitches are right over there. They're right over there. This is real life. These ain't jokes. But then, cause they're like, we gonna eat cheese, we gonna drink champagne, we gonna do all the pear shit. I'm like, that's dope, good for y'all. But then my homie in my broke group chat hit me up, and he was like, hey, what's up, fam? We got a holiday, we got a weekend getaway for you. It's like, I don't know. I'm traumatized from the wealthy group chat. He's like, no, I got you. We going to Milwaukee. And I was like, I can do that. I can do that right there. And they got cheese, bitch. What you thought? They got fermented alcohol that gets you drunk too. What you thought? Milwaukee, America's Paris. What the fuck, y'all? You gotta do that, man. You gotta, within your budget. We balled out too. You gotta do that. The reason why I say that is because I have a lot of different friends. We do a lot of different things, but some of my it's my well-to-do friends. The thing is, they always help me level up and understand where I can be. My broke friends, I try to give them the motivation. You know what I'm saying? I had one homie, and he was like, yeah, he's always in between jobs because he always hates every boss and everything, right? He's one of those. And he's like, we were talking about politics one day, and he's like, man, I hate politicians. All they do is lie. All they fucking do is lie. And I was like, really? He's like, every last one of them, all of them. All they do is lie. I was like, and they're employed. Maybe you need to lie on your resume a little bit. For real, because we all done it. You've been there. The template of your resume ain't even yours. You just found that shit. That look good. I like that. We're going to send that in. Because go back and look at your resume. You don't type 90 words per minute. You don't. You don't do that. You put on your resume, oh, I'm cooperative, I'm a team player. You hate working with fucking people. For real, have you ever noticed that the laziest person at your job is the happiest motherfucker at your job? They come skip it in with Starbucks every morning. They go to a game on a Tuesday night. You like, how you do that? Like, what? They pull out their laptop. You think they about to work? No, they just pulling up recipes for their new diet that they trying this week. Like, oh, you keto this week, huh? Yeah, that's what we doing. For real, go back and look at your resume. You are not proficient in Microsoft Excel. That's the biggest lie you ever told. You get to that job and you're like, wow, they weren't bullshitting about the Excel, huh? And you really lied to say you know how to operate a Mac, so now you gotta figure out how to turn that bitch on. Like, where the fuck is the on button on this bitch? Control-O-N, Commando-N, what the fuck? You get that bitch on, you pulling up YouTube tutorials like, how do I figure out unemployment right now? I'm trying to figure it out. You gotta lie about your job, man. But I feel like it is crazy times. I feel like the reason why I think that things are getting crazier is because the Jehovah's Witness came to my door again. Like, I was like, oh, it's getting wild out here. Y'all think it's gonna end, huh? Y'all back doing this. And the thing about it is they came to the door and I was like, hey, before you get into your whole spiel or whatever, I just have a few questions for you. And they're like, all right. I was like, now, according to Wikipedia, that's a legitimate source, fuck y'all, all right? According to Wikipedia, y'all don't believe in heaven. And they were like, yes, that is correct. And I was like, all right. And then also according to Wikipedia, it says that there are 144,000 spots in heaven. And they were like, yeah. I was like, and then I also read that there are 13 million Jehovah's Witnesses. And they were like, yes. Then I asked them, why the fuck are you still recruiting? Because if I'm Jehovah's Witness, I'm not inviting motherfuckers in. I'm trying to kick people out. I'm snitching. I'm like, they celebrated Christmas and everything. They put up Christmas lights. They went and seen Santa Claus had a Christmas tree. I saw it. I had pictures and everything kicking off. I know it's wild times. I know it's wild times because I think Hollywood shows us that it's kind of crazy times. Because they're doing stupid shit that's unnecessary with the technology that we have these days. Like, they have actors taking steroids to be Marvel and like DC Comics and these comic book heroes that are like drawn and shit when they have CGI. Like, if I was any of them, I'm like, fix this shit in post. I wouldn't be working out not one. I'm not working out and taking steroids for this bullshit. To play a superhero, just build that shit into the suit. For real, we ain't never seen George Clooney lift a weight or run on a beach or give us. George Clooney showed up on the Batman set and was like, I get bitches. This is enough. I get bitches. I'm not lifting weights. I'm not doing that shit. I know it's getting into like, crazier times because I have a lot of friends that are going through like a lot of influx. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have one friend, she's currently, her and her wife are going through a divorce, you know? And so she was telling me about like all of the things that like, as lesbians, like what you pay for when you start a family and stuff, and all that money that they had split. And she was like telling me about in vitro, and she told me, she was like, oh yeah, because it was $10,000 per session. And I was like, wow. And she's like, yeah, for our first child, it was 5 sessions. And I was like, damn. And then she's like, for our second child, it was 3 sessions. And I was like, wow, girl, essentially, you just paid $80,000 for some fucking sperm. Like, for real. Like, I have a homie that would have done that for a bottle of Hennessy and 2 blunts in one weekend. And I know he's fertile. He got 13 kids. Like, for real. Diesel, please come out. Diesel is already locked and loaded to go. You should have called me. And look at all these men like in here laughing and shit. Like y'all don't even know there's a sperm shortage. There is. And I know a lot of lesbians. And I see a lot of good candidates in here tonight. Cause for real, like a lot of y'all, like a lot of dudes are like, hell yeah, but y'all don't even realize, like y'all walking around with a 401k in your balls. For real, and y'all are just wasting it down the drain, in the sock, on her back. For real, someone can holler at me after the show. That's all I'm saying. I just want my 10% of the money, not the sperm. Okay? Different times. I had one of my friends. She taught elementary. She was an elementary teacher, and at their school, she was telling me about how, you know, their school decided at recess that they would no longer have tag or freeze tag, and I was like, wow. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, why? And she was like, oh, because of like, you know, bullying and abilities and stuff like that, and kids can't make the right accommodations and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, because I remember like back in the day, we would try to make accommodations for our friends, you know? Like I had one friend, his name was Chubbs. I grew up during the 90s, all right? So we called him Chubbs because he was Charles, his name was Charles, and he was chunky. So we just called him Chubbs. That was our homie right there. And we always looked out for Chubbs. For real, like whenever we'd be running around and playing freeze tag and we saw him struggling, we'd be like, freeze, Chubbs, and he'd be like, thank you. And we're like, we got your back, Chubbs. We're not gonna leave no man behind, Chubbs. And then we would run around and shit and have a good time and check on him like, hey, Chubbs, you ready? Not yet. It's like, all right. Recess over, but we can go in now, Chubbs. We good. We good. Looked out. Like I was one of those kids I was a little kid that looked out. Like for real. Like I had I remember there was this one kid, his name was Jeremy. But I called him Jeremy. I did. Cause he was a bully. He was mean to other kids and shit. I didn't give a fuck. Fuck him. So like, because he bullied other kids, I always tried to get him back, you know? And the thing about Jeremy is that like, Jeremy showed up to school with like a Kool-Aid mustache and like SpaghettiO stains. I'm like, it's 8 a.m., bro. What the fuck have you been doing? So I'd always get him back when we played this little game called Red Rover. Do you guys know about this game called Red Rover? If you don't know the game Red Rover, as a kid, you would hold hands with your friends and then you would call somebody over and they would have to break through the hands. And so, because Jeremy was a bully, I would call Jeremy over. And so I'd be like, Red Rover, send Jeremy right over. And then he would come running and you could see the little dust come off him because he's dirty and shit. And he'd come running through and I'd clothesline the shit out of him. And then wipe my hands off because it's Jeremy. Then I leaned over, I was like, that's for Chubbs, bitch. But it's a different time, like, you know? Like, it's a different time for kids, you know? For real, like, back in the day, there were certain things that, like, you know, because my parents were divorced, right? My parents were divorced. Good parents, but my parents were divorced, and I remember, like, for me as a kid, going to my dad's every other weekend was like a good time. Like, it was like going to Vegas. For real, you know, it's like, you know, like going to Vegas, you know, you all excited, you get there, You eating all the food that you want. You drinking all the sugary drinks that you want. You staying up as late as you want, playing all the games that you want. But just like Vegas, after 3 days, you're ready to go fucking home. I'm on the phone with my mom like, please come pick me up. I can't do this. I'm tired of grocery shopping at the gas station. There's something. He keep using my juice boxes as a mixer, and I don't like that. I can't. I didn't know you could use baking soda to brush your teeth. I don't like. Told you I was broke. Said that's. Gets your teeth white. All different types of stuff. My dad, he was cool though. He would have like daddy-daughter days, which is cool. You have daddy-daughter days. The thing about his daddy-daughter days though was like he kept taking us to Chuck E. Cheese. And we thought he was taking us to Chuck E. Cheese because he thought that we liked it, but we realized he was taking us to Chuck E. Cheese because they served beer. So while we're catching every disease in a ball pit, my dad is eating cheap pizza, chugging down beer, and yelling at an animatronic band. He's like, I asked you to play Earth, Wind, and Fire 20 fucking minutes ago. Reasons! I'm like, the staff just waving at us at a, have a safe trip home. I'm like, bitch, we are not making it home. There are no seatbelts in this Cougar. Like, what are you talking about? Like that? Wild shit. My family was wild. My family was wild. My brother was wild too. My brother was a cool dude, but wild. Like my brother lived a double life. For real, he did. He lived an entire double life. Like he was a state athlete, track, football, all that, and he was a gangbanger. And one day, both of those converged. And he led the Aurora police on a 3.5-mile foot chase. Now, as adults with bills, just imagine, out the fucking blue, you gotta run a 5K. That cop took off chasing after my brother, just stripping off shit. They finally caught up to him. They didn't even have guns drawn. They showed up with Gatorade and orange slices. They was like, you clocked a 4-minute mile. We can't even believe this shit. They take pictures with the mayor and shit, like. Work should be getting me sometimes. For real. Make some noise if you like your job. That was a nice pause. But it's sometimes it's not even a job. Sometimes it's just the people that you work with. Like, there was this one dude that, like, I worked with that I couldn't fucking stand. His name was Matthew. Oh my God. I couldn't stand this kid. For real, because he did stuff that was like, just like, we worked in the office, but he would come in with a 2-liter of Mountain Dew every morning. I'm like, we don't drive trucks or nothing. Like, what the? You don't got a CDL, or you didn't work a 3rd shift or nothing. You just coming in with 2. He smelled like bologna and onions, all right? And he breathed with his mouth open. Fucking annoying. And he always had an ailment, something to keep him from working. This motherfucker was like, I eat corn. No, my intestinal gastro, and I just hit him with a MacBook. Shut the fuck up. We got shit to do today, Matthew. Cause he's soft. For real, cause I've experienced like people who have like real shit, you know? Told you, my family's wild. I know true work ethic. I saw it with my uncle. My uncle started doing coke during Nam, okay? Like he wasn't in Nam, that's just when he started. And he retired with perfect attendance for fucking Caterpillar after 30 years, Matthew. You can make a fucking spreadsheet, you're all right. Now look up that YouTube tutorial I sent you about Excel spreadsheets and keep shit moving, bitch. Your dad is gonna be pissed if we don't get this shit done, all right? We gotta do that shit. Gotta do it. Now I feel real comfortable with y'all. Y'all been a good crowd thus far. Yeah, y'all can make some noise for y'all. Now, I have a question for you all. And I want you guys to like respond confidently, all right? And say it with your chest. You stand 10 toes down in what it is that, you know, you feel, okay? When I ask you this. Make some noise if you're good in bed. Some of y'all had to think about it. All right. Some of y'all turn to your partner like, can I woo? Can I? Hey, don't count the other night. It was leg day. I had worked out. I've been stressed with work and shit. Like, gotta get these spreadsheets and shit. Worked out. It was leg day, you know. But was it tongue day? For real, like, there's a lot of ways to please people. Cause some of y'all just be down there, you know, just random dry looks, just like a hesitant lizard just lost in the desert, just tumbleweeds just rolling past. That's not what women want at all. We want you to put your whole face in it like it's a pie eating contest. You know what I'm saying? You come back up, she got a first place ribbon, like, here you go, baby. That was amazing. Thank you. And then she roll over and go to sleep, because she got a job in the morning. Fuck that. I can sleep so much better now, thank you. It's like eating turkey. It's just so nice. It's just like a warm blanket, just put me right to sleep. I can't. Do that shit. Look at all the dudes salty. Like, put your face in it. I'm trying to help y'all out. But I did have one of my guy friends. He did hit me. I have a lot of guy friends that always want to talk to me about shit. Why? I don't know. But they'll talk to me. And one of my guy friends, he was like, hey, I'm struggling with like ED. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm a lesbian, I don't fucking know. And he was like, oh, erectile dysfunction. I'm like, oh, well, I just buy mine, so I don't even like it. Are you looking for recommendations or what? Like, because I can send you a list or... And he was like, no, like I'm thinking about, like I'm seriously thinking about getting some pills, you know what I'm saying, you know. And I was like, really? I was like, maybe you should work out first. And he's like, what? And I was like, well, you don't want like a 4-hour dick and a 2-minute heart. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you should hit the treadmill first before, that might help it. Like, you collapse on a woman trying to have her cuddle on your chest and it sounded like a techno concert. Just she can't relax to that shit, bro. I don't like 69. Make some noise if you tried it. Y'all lying. Yeah, they lying. Cause we not even that good at math. How do you get the proportions right? Like, 69 is just like your resume, some shit you lie about. Like you never actually accomplished that shit. Like that's what. For real. You're like, wow. Earlier I've been like talking about, like interesting enough, like now I'm openly like I talk about being a lesbian and stuff. But what's interesting is that like I played basketball, softball, and rugby, and I still had to come out the closet to my parents. Like, it was like a little breadcrumb to lesbian, but they were like a tomboy that meets the right guy eventually. It's like, this is not Jenny Jones. We're not converting geek to chic or, yeah. You can't do that shit, man. Earlier I had talked about how I was an English teacher, right? That's like one of the things I used to be an English teacher. And one of my favorite classes to teach was this class called philosophy. And the reason why I liked philosophy is because it like challenged the way people think, and as seniors, you know, they're going off to college and all that great stuff. And we watched The Matrix, all right? So we watched them. So one day we're having a conversation about personal beliefs, right? Like we're having a conversation about personal beliefs, and there's this girl, and she's like, "Oh, I'm a creationist. And I'm like, "All right, yeah, like got you." And I was like, "So you believe that God created absolutely every fucking thing?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "And so you believe that like God created these big ass lizards we call dinosaurs, and then he wiped the slate clean?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "And then he created these mastodons with these long ass tusks, and these saber-tooth tigers with these long ass fangs, and then he wiped the slate clean." And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "And then he created every human and creature on this planet." And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "So are you telling me that Earth is just God's big ass etch-and sketch?" Like when shit goes wrong, he's like, "Fuck 'em." Gotta start over and shit. Diesel, hand me an edible or something, like, man. I'm just gonna make them all the same color this time. That experiment went horribly. Hey, you guys have been amazing. My name is KB Marion. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for yourselves. Thank you so much. You guys have been so amazing. really quickly, I just want to say really quickly, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight and supporting. I've been working on this for a long time. It's kind of nice to get a culmination of everything that I've been working towards and working on. And you guys have been like, everybody, whether you just decided to sign up for this and come check it out, or my friends and family and everyone who's just been incredibly supportive. The amount of joy and appreciation I have for you all. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Make sure you guys take care of like the wait staff and everything like that. And thank you guys and have a great night. Get home safely. I'll be out afterwards. Come holler at me, all that good stuff. Love you. Good night.